Hello, beloved Twin Flames. This is Stephanie Parasha, Divine Light, coming out to you from New Zealand, Aotearoa, recording outside, so you may hear from time to time some outside early evening, sort of sun going down time of the night. And I want to try and get this video as short as possible so I can actually send it through, because I've been having problems with my email and not being able to send bigger voice recordings. So I'm going to try and keep this as short as I possibly can, although there's a lot of information to pack in. So firstly, I'm hoping that I can get this out to you on Valentine's Day. Happy Hearts and Love Day to everybody, however you like to interpret it, whether you are a lover or a hater of Valentine's Day, it doesn't matter. As an energy, it's an opportunity to just think about love, to think about the one you love and sending that energy to them, which is a great thing to do at any time. The thing that we are learning, obviously, as twin flames, is the love that we do not have an expectation of receiving anything in return. For some people, I'm sorry if they've had that happen where they've sent messages of love and haven't received anything in return. As we know, there's a common saying out there that says those people that act in unloving ways are the ones that need the most love. So if you've got the love to give, keep giving it, and one day, it could just, something will turn around and it'll make a difference in some way. So no harm to keep on loving. In fact, I kind of was getting these words, love bomb, to use that terminology. I've seen that presented in there are other interpretations of love bombing, and love bombing as a technique has unfortunately been used by narcissists to try and lure their, as their targets. They will use that technique in order to make people feel loved, and it makes people soft and funny in the head and release dopamine and so on. And so, what's the harm in doing that for our twin? But without the intention to control and manipulate. It's for the intention of just sending them love, free love, unconditional love, without any expectation or anything in return, because that is one of the major things that we're learning, and Valentine's Day is a really good opportunity to learn that. What the love is actually about is self-love. Now, I have had one of the probably biggest, hardest lessons that I didn't really think I was going to have, but I got sideswiped on it, and it came out from nowhere. And many moons ago, that kind of challenge probably would have rocked me to the core, and it probably would have taken days and years to recover. But it pretty much took me from less than an hour, I think I processed this one. So I got majorly triggered by my twin today. And I just want to use this as an example, because not to talk about my personal journey, but just to show you how we learn about the energies and the emotions, and how we which path we take when it comes to the emotions, because there are so many tracks of energy that run from emotions, and some are based in fear and some are based in love. And what it actually came down to was a really simple lesson, and that was loving myself. So, the scenario was that, without going into too much detail, I probably will have to do some detail here just to give this real life situation. So I'm leaving for India in a couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be away for up to 6 months. I haven't made any plans with my twin as to seeing him, at all, but we do stay in contact, obviously on WhatsApp and so on. And I'm having a farewell party for some really close friends, and he lives a little bit far away, but he's organised to come to the party, and he just sent me a message asking if he could bring another friend who happens to be, in my perception, an ex-karmic partner. And I was kind of like, what? Okay, that's enough to throw me. And this happens on Valentine's Day. Like today, and I totally got completely emotionally triggered and felt as if, this is the last chance I'll get to see him, and now he wants to bring her along, and I don't even like her, and my tummy was in knots, and I was like, how am I going to sort this out? And I felt really triggered, had to ring a friend, talked it through, and then realised that I just had to say no. I had to say no, I don't want her to come. And it was actually that simple. And so this is another lesson. A theme that's coming through this week is about boundaries. So some of you may have noticed exes or boundary creepers, or what I call energetic parasites or psychic vampires, kind of sneaking in this week to kind of steal energy, and old friends showing up, or old acquaintances, or people that have previously seemingly caused a bit of trouble for you, that have pulled your energy. And these are the kind of people that we need to say no to, and that was kind of what was happening here in this situation. And I actually in some way felt that I was also protecting my twin from her, because I feel like he's also still going through some lessons with her, and just by me standing in my strength and my power and choosing myself first, and saying, you know, in the past I probably would have worried how I'd come across if I'd said no to him, that I'd come across as a bad person, that I wasn't someone who's all about love and light, should let everyone come in and be loving to everyone, right? No, see, this is what we're learning. You know, love and light is not all fluffy pink hearts and sparkles to everyone. People earn the right to be within our energy. We need to discern to, you know, who we decide to let in our lives, and we can have energetic, very clear boundaries around us where we can say no. And that's some of the hardest things that twins have had to learn. I know for many it's been really hard, and for me in particular it's been a big lesson for me. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of the essence. And oh yes, balance, of course. So a little bit more, again, the theme on the masculine feminine, again releasing those expectations of that being a male female gendered human situation. We're talking about energies of healing, so within the wounded masculine and feminine that exists in each of us. So each one person holds some combined energies of masculine and feminine, wounded and healed. We're balancing all of that out right now within ourselves individually first. I just want to make that clear again, because sometimes it can get misunderstood that when we're talking about masculine, we're talking about men, and we're not. We're talking about the masculine energy that exists within females and males in varying degrees. Okay, so I just wanted to reconfirm that, and to understand that we are balancing out those energies. That is all about the harmonizing. I wanted to add one more thing about my twin. My twin sort of has been a little bit distant, but at the same time coming in quite strong on these kind of levels, obviously with the emotional challenge there. And you know, also I just wanted to let you know that the result of me putting the boundary in, I had received the message in a song that it didn't matter what I said to him, he was still going to feel the same way about me. So that it wasn't about what I was going to say that was going to affect him, it was about what I was going to say that was affecting me, and that I had to be the one that learnt that lesson. So whatever way I said it to him, it wasn't going to matter. So the song that I was told that in was Say What You Want by Texas, if some of you might know that song. It's an early 90s song, and it's like basically saying you can say what you want, but I'm still going to feel the same way about you. And so I think that kind of might ring out or speak true for a lot of twin flames. There was one more aspect of that. Yes, okay, so I had a dream about my twin. It was actually a special day for him last week, and we didn't manage to catch up. And I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't catch up, but I understood that he was doing some stuff for himself. And then I later had a dream that night, and it was beautiful confirmation in the fifth dimension, because basically in that dream, we were doing the harmonic scales, and he would do the what I'd say is he's probably a tenor, or a baritone, I think the word is, and he was going la 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 la, you know, in his deep voice. I'm trying to do it like that so you can get the meaning. And then I was the female harmony to that, so I was la 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 la, and then we harmonized. So it was beautiful. The dream was us just singing that song together, and I finished that dream and that was our soul song and our harmonic harmonization process. So we're going through that in the dream state together, and I'm just seeing all these rainbows and sparkles while I'm talking about that. And so yeah, so that's what's been going on for me this week. How are you all getting on? I know it's just really crazy out there for a lot of us right now. The energies have been, as we always say, they're intense, but they've been really, really, really intense this last week, going through a lot of transition. Oh, and just one more message for Valentine's Day that I want to leave with you, because I'm trying to get this message in under 10 minutes, and I may or may not make it. Maybe I'll get to 11, which is great. I got a message through, it was actually in one of my clients' readings that I did for them, and I hoped, and I got the message that this is for all twins, and I love it when an individual, I want to say thanks to that person, a great client that I have who's a lovely twin flame, has helped me bring through that message for all twin flames, and that is to start, when we were kids and we used to draw hearts and put so-and-so loves so-and-so. So start seeing the names of you and your twin together in a heart shape, and just visualize you and them together, your names together, da-da and da-da. Put them together, merge them together, because that's part of the co-creative process where you're putting out the energy and you're sending out your prayers to the universe, and the universe hears you and comes back and co-creates with you. So whilst much of this journey is about surrendering, there's a balance to that. It's not all about surrendering. It's also about co-creating. And whilst we're lining up to the universe's will, the universe also gives us an opportunity to exert our will. And if we're coming from a really intentional place, a conscious place of love and harmony, and we're working together and we're merging together with God's source and our twins, we can have this beautiful harmonization and balance, and feel the love and just keep going on that. So I hope that really helps you this week. I'm going to call this video Valentine's Love Bomb, and hope that you all receive a beautiful bomb of love from my heart to yours, and from the Twin Flame family out to all of us out there, and the Twin Flame tribes and soul groups, and all the lovers out there that are bringing love and light to this planet and doing beautiful soul work, emotional healing work, loving each other, loving and bringing the light and anchoring it in onto this planet. I thank you all. I bow to you all, and I feel you in my hearts on this beautiful beloved day, and send that love out to your twin and to the rest of the world, and so be it. Lots of love, everyone. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.